How are you doing this morning? To God be all the glory. Drinking my tea. So I look at, we need some guidance. We need some spiritual guidance. You know, we can't just get up every day just doing the same thing. There's a song that says, guide me, O thou great Jehovah, pilgrim through this barren land. I am weak, but thou art mighty. Guide me with thy mighty hand. It says, bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. We need spiritual guidance, and I'm specifically speaking about my island home, Jamaica. And a lot of time you'll notice that I emphasize a lot on my country, Jamaica. It's because it's a burning issue in my heart. I love my country. That's where I was born. That's where I was grown up. That's where, as a child, I spent my childhood. I was happy. And when I look now, I see my next generation coming up. My offspring. I am concerned for my offspring, what kind of Jamaica they will be living in. And that is one of my reasons. Because sometimes people say, every time she's talking about Jamaica, I have nowhere else to talk about. It no matter where I travel to, it no matter where I go. I think there's a song that said, it no matter where I go, Jamaica is my home. Something like that. I am a turn coconut water and white rum. I think it said, I hear some people say they are going away. But if I even leave, I won't be going away to stay. I'm a proud Jamaican. I'm a son of the soil. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm not like other persons who have opportunity to travel to overseas, and some of them right off them country, then forget about them countries that Jamaica then come from. No. I can never forget my country. I can never forget. And we need guidance. And what is guidance? What is guidance that we all need? Because we have our own individual roles to play. And what is guidance? Divine guidance. We need God's instruction in our life. Divine guidance is a message of instruction, a message of wisdom, guidance, and knowledge from the sovereign, omnipresent God, who is the divine creator. And that's one of the things I was reading with someone, and I was saying, why we having crime and violence so much is not only to be blamed on government. Mentorship is important in our children's life, and we raise a generation not knowing God. We were growing up, and no matter if you want to believe or not, every child, it was Sunday school or Sabbath school. And what we lack now, our children are more to the gadgets and all of that. They don't even believe or understand that there's a supreme God. They need guidance. They need guidance. And in Proverbs 3, verse 5 said, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to our own understanding. He said, in all our ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct our paths. He said, we should not be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bone. It said, honor the Lord with thy substance, and with thy first fruit of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. With what? With new wine. It has a marvelous infinite power to drastically change the course of direction for your life, and I will say for our lives. Since the Creator is all wise, He knows the wisest course for us and the direction for us in our daily lives. The Creator knows what is best for us if we allow Him to direct our path. If we allow Him to direct our path. Today people are making unwise decisions. Are we seeing that in our society? Making unwise decisions. Making unwise decisions. And choosing unhelpful direction. That's what we're seeing. They're choosing unhelpful directions for their lives. All because they refuse to access direction given by the absolute and the divine Creator. Neglecting to fully connect and earnestly seek the divine Creator for guidance. For guidance. We need God in our life for direction. We need to stop leaning on our own understanding so that He can direct our path. That's why the nation is dying. We get up, we not give God thanks. We eat, we not bless our food. We go back our bed, we not recognize that there is a Creator and that there is a God. Glory to God. For guidance will ultimately keep you wandering aimlessly around in dismal, gloomy wilderness part of life. You will never be able to maximize your full potential or your highest goal for your life if you constantly refuse to consult your Creator for guidance and for direction. And for our leaders who are leading, you need to seek God's direction. The Prime Minister needs God's direction. The opposition needs God's direction. You need to stop leaning on your own understanding. Kneel down and pray, man. Lie down and pray, man. Cry out and pray. And ask God, how should I lead this nation? What can I do to make it better for our citizens to live? None of us, and I mean, I don't care what title you have, I don't care how much money you have, I don't care about your accolade or your caliber. We need God's direction in our lives. It worked for the old folks, it can work for us, but we need to put God first in our life. Because all that we are trying, we are seeing that it is not working out on our behalf. Cannot be doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. And sometimes it's not in the abundance of things you have, but it's to be at peace with ourselves. It's to be at peace with ourselves. When you relentlessly seek divine guidance, you will continue to hear the Creator's authoritative voice divinely instructing you. You will continuously hear the clarity of His voice coming from the deep recession of your heart. The Creator seeks to dwell in the presence of an unpolluted and pure heart. He seeks to dwell in your thoughts, deeds, and action. Once you consistently allow the Creator to dwell in the depths of your heart, His divine guidance will naturally enhance and transform it. Do you hear that? Once we continue. But who will listen? Now we're in an age where it's a fast movement, it's a fast going, quick and rich quick, and we don't have the time for that. We don't have the time for consecration. We don't have the time for spiritual things. Because that coming like it's too slow. It now work fast. So we in this fast movements. Fast movements. But we need to get back to basic of putting God as our director, God as our mentor, God as our teacher in our life, for us as a person to find peace in our heart. That even when men rise up against you and speak evil against you, because your heart is at peace, there's no retribution. Because you are at peace. You are at peace. The purpose of divine guidance is to bring you into total harmony. You hear that? The purpose of divine guidance is to bring you into total harmony with the Creator. True divine guidance comes directly from the universe of love, where all good and perfect gifts come from divine guidance will consistently reduce the unnecessary problem of life. Oh, glory to God. Now you're getting what I'm saying here to you. When God directs our path, and that's what the psalmist said, that in all our ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct our path. He will direct our path. Replacing them with attainable solution. Bring you into harmonious circle of peace, love, fulfillment, healing, and your true life purpose. It will boost you to achieve your heart's fullest desire in every aspect of your life. Life is much more fulfilling and purpose-driven when you see constant divine guidance for every facet of your life. You will make fewer mistakes and bad decisions because you trust not in yourself for guidance, but rather you are totally dependent on the supreme omniscient Creator to guide and to direct your steps. So we ask God that He will direct our eyes, He will direct our feet, He'll direct our mouth, He'll direct our heart, our minds, and let our life constantly bring honor and glory. Guide our eyes. Let us see no evil, man. Let our mouth speak no guile. And let our mind and our hearts be filled with joy and peace when we seek God divine guidance. And in seeking God divine guidance, we need to have that inner strength. We need to have that inner strength. And that's why Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will bring strength. I will strengthen thee. I will help thee. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." When you have faith and you put all your trust and you want God to direct you, man, God will give us inner peace, inner strength, sense of balance, and a perspective, and a real true perspective of direction in our lives. The extent of our inner strength will determine whether we fail or we succeed in life. The inner strength will help us to succeed in life. So I just bring that word of comfort to someone. This word of comfort to a dying soul. We don't want to go around just doing our own thing and forget that we have a creator. We have a creator, and that's my message to Jamaica, Jamaicans. Put back our trust in God, man. Seek his part. Not only just merely talking around, going around, flirting around, doing as we like, but allow him to direct and guide our path. I thank you all this morning. Thank you once again. Thanks to all my viewers and my YouTube subscribers. God continue to bless you, and God continue to keep you and make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you and give you peace. I see you again in another live video. Shalom.